Yep. I'm gonna try for a lunar flyby. I'm not gonna do any the lunar orbiter impactor in this mission because I don't really have the technology to do it. I just want to collect some science from high over Earth and then near the moon so that I can research both the manned command pods and then possibly the improved instrumentation. That way I'll have the technology to actually do stuff near the moon instead of just kind of shooting at it. Alright. I need the lightest core I can get. Alright. Here's our antenna. Science. Alright, let's give this thing a battery. This is way bigger than I wanted it to be. There we go. There's the battery. Now I need some RCS fuel. Okay, I don't need this to be a fillet cylinder. Alright. So, some RCS. Holy shit, these are huge. And these are tiny. What the? So these are this big. Oh god. 45 Newton. Yeah, this thing's only 141 kilograms. Yeah, I'll have to use these. And I'll use hydrazine. Now this should let me, yep, hydrazine. And of course my vessel is just slightly too heavy. All right. So, 200 meters per second. Is this really enough? Hmm. Yep, that looks much better. Now, can make these a hair larger. There we go. So now, this probe I should be able to send to somewhere in the vicinity of the moon. So now I need a fairing base. Yep. So, that's the guidance unit that I need to control this. So now what I simply need to do is get this thing to the moon. So that'll take, I think, about 3,800 meters per second. So what's the best upper stage engine I have? Preferably one that uses hypergolics. That one does 278. Let's see what kind of technology I can get with this. Yeah, 285 seconds of ISP. It's the best I can get besides this thing here, and this thing is way too big. Holy shit. This engine is too powerful. As in, I want a smaller engine. The question is, do I have any smaller engines? Yeah, probably not. Yeah, that should be about right. And now I need some ullage engines. Actually, I need some RCS for this one, too. This way I'll be able to control this upper stage. Yeah, much better. Although I don't think I need quite this much hydrazine. No, I definitely don't. Yep. So this here is what I need to put into orbit. So I need to have an interstage ring now. And a decoupler. Yeah, that should work. Thing is too freaking, that thing is too big. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but oh well. Now for a third stage. Something reasonably effective. Yeah, I'm gonna need to use this thing. So I will need to have this being 2 meters. Oh well. I'll use the top quality Ullage rockets now. There we go. That's our 3rd stage. Or possibly 2nd, depending on how big of a 1st stage I can get off this thing. Oh. Alright. I think I'll need an interstage for this one too. No? Oh. Now I can get away without an interstage for this one because this shroud is about the right size. So I can use the engine shroud as an interstage. I will, however, need a 2-meter guidance unit. And now, I want a conical fuel tank. Whoops, 3 meters. So, next step up would be this engine. I'm going to use this as a sustainer, I think. Do I have radial decouplers yet? Yes. I'm gonna need some boosters. Can I upgrade this? No. So 5,600. Yeah, this is about what I'm looking for. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mount... Ah, shit, nope. I want to mount these a bit higher. Too high. There we go, that's pretty good. There we go. Yep, so... Yep, that'll give me enough delta V to get in my parking orbit. At least I hope it will. Oh well, this should be good. So let's call this one Kerbal Luna. Because that's about as imaginative as I can get. The delta V is a bit screwed up, but that's fine. So now let's see how this performs. So in this case, I'm going to need to wait for my launch window. Damn it, I forgot to put a fairing on the top of my rocket. Okay, back to the VAB. I can just recover this because I never launched it. That's embarrassing. Focusing so much on the bottom of the rocket that I forgot the top. Excuse me. It shouldn't matter much anyway. Yep. Alright. Now let's see if this works. So the key here is to launch into a parking orbit and then make a transfer to the moon's sphere of influence. So to do that, I need to launch when the plane of my orbit intersects with the moon. So I'm going to need ascent guidance for that, because the moon is over here. If I launch into plane of target, $10. So let's toggle pump to keep from boiling off. And let's warp to that. Alright, night launch. Five, 4, 3, and liftoff. No. Don't you dare fall over, you fucktarded rocket. Something just burned out on me. Yes, something just burnt out on me. What the frig? That made no sense. Why would that shut down? Oh well, let's try that again. Maybe I do have random engine failures somewhere. It would certainly explain a lot. Stupid Russian engines is the problem. Damn it, this is bugged. Oh, it would not surprise me at all. They even sabotaged the game completely. I need to revert this again when it does that. The 00000. It is weird, though. Usually engines don't randomly shut off like that. It could have been when I turned, but I wasn't turning that fast. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna go to the Space Center. I think my entire universe just got sabotaged. Although I guess Trump's president of the U.S., so anything's possible, right? Okay, let's recover that. And let's try launching this again. Kerbal Luna 1. Yeah, okay, we have 23 days before the world ends. But the fact that he got elected's bad enough. I heard about one of the groups he wanted to like dance for him at his inauguration. Half the group is quitting because they don't want to dance for him. It's like a bunch of women that do like a 1940s style like kick line, and Donald Trump is like the grab them by the pussy person. So, yep. Don't know what message that sends to the populace, but I don't think it's a good one. Like Obama has like Stevie Wonder playing for him, and then, uh-oh, okay, that actually looks kind of cool. I see a fairing and I want it painted black. No colors anymore. I just want them to be black. Alright, so I'm going to test this ascent guidance now, and see if it gets me into the moon's orbital plane. Well, I didn't vote for Trudeau either, actually. I didn't vote because they're all shit. Canadian politics is even more fucked up. Why is this thing diagonal? Like, holy shit, man. And the rocket dies again. Yup. Something's wrong here. I have an idea. By the way, we didn't have much of a choice in Canada. We elected the guy who maybe have an advantage from nepotism because the other guy was literally... Yeah, the thing is, it shouldn't be angled at launch. It's a problem. Like, there's no reason for one end here to be heavier than the other unless something's fucked up. Wait a minute, is something fucked up? Uh-oh. What is going on here? Hey, come on now. Clinton wasn't that bad. Oh well, fuck it. Let's launch this and see if it works. At least Clinton kind of could do something. How is she that bad? She hasn't really done anything. She has more scandals than like Obama, but she hasn't pretty much lost $20 billion or something in business. Unless there's something she did that I don't know about, but... I can't think of something Hillary Clinton did that's anywhere near what Trump did. Okay. Hmm. Fair enough. Hopefully this doesn't glitch out. Well, at least that went up. Holy shit, something's broke here. Oh, I know what's wrong. Okay. Something's glitched with my fuel tanks. For some reason, that tank doesn't have any peroxide in it. Which kind of makes no sense at all, but... Yep, I'm just gonna... Actually, I'm just gonna remove all these and reset them. Yep, so something was glitched out with fuel tanks. It's weird because I had symmetry on when I filled those tanks. I shouldn't have been able to edit one without editing the other. But apparently I did. I guess the same people that made those sketchy engines made those sketchy fuel tanks. The Russian rocket engines were actually tri-propellant engines. They used kerosene and liquid oxygen in the combustion chamber. But what they did was they used hydrogen peroxide to drive the gas generator inside the rocket engines. So it made the engine slightly more efficient at the expense of needing a third propellant tank. So it's kind of like they're slightly more efficient with respect to the kerosene and liquid oxygen payload, but it's probably fairly close to a wash. Hmm. Okay, I see what's happening. Alright, here we are. 3, 2, 1. Ignition. And liftoff. Alright, this seems to be doing much better now. Hmm. I don't trust this ascent path. Uh-oh. God dang it. Went too far off prograde. Holy shit, that didn't go well. And I'm lagging out. Dang it. Yep. That ascent guidance is not right. It's telling me to launch into that inclination, but I don't... That wasn't the right inclination. I could tell just by looking at my orbit path. And then when I tried to turn to correct it, the rocket blew up because I turned too much. So, no more MechJeb ascent guidance. Serves me right for listening to it, honestly. Uh-oh. Glitched out again. Should work eventually. I think a memory pointer might be bugged or something. Like it's pointing in the wrong spot. I don't know what's it doing over there. I think I know what's wrong. MechJeb is designed for equatorial launches. So the plane match timing works because it just goes for the ascending or descending node. The issue is that I'm launching from something like 28 degrees north of the equator. So I'm having the same trouble. I don't need to make that same kind of turn. Alright, I'll just launch due east now. Yeah, I can edit that, but that edits the height, not the angle. Like, that will tell me, like, how high my altitude turn is and what shape it is, but that doesn't do anything with respect to the inclination. Alright, let's see if this works better now. Yeah, rockets with 2 boosters are not the most stable. Should have used 4, but I didn't need that much fuel. Let's see if prograde hold can stabilize it. Yeah, it looks better. These should drain out fairly soon. Alright, probably about 30 seconds or less to booster engine burnout. Alright, booster engine burnout in 3, 2, 1, and burnout. Booster engine separation. Yeah, this will be a better launch path. No. Yeah, I'll jettison the fairing when the first stage burns out. And 1 minute to first stage core burnout. "30 seconds to first stage core burnout." 15 seconds. 10. And we're in space. 3, 2, 1, and core stage burnout. Core stage separation. Come on. And second stage ignition. Alright, so now we just gotta get this thing to orbit. Holy shit. Gimbals again. Alright, much better. 3.5 minutes till this... Okay, I have some extra Delta V, that's nice. I'm actually gonna shut down this engine once I reach a roughly circular orbit, but... that'll help a lot. Kilometers per second, and reaching 250 kilometers. And 30 seconds to stage burnout. We're just a hair past apoapsis. Two, 1, 0. There we go. 250 by 280. Now I don't want to fire the Ullage engines, but I do want to get rid of this thing. Alright, so we are now in orbit. Now, how fucked up is my plane? I'm either off by 45 degrees. No, I'm almost dead on. Nice. See, I knew that frickin' mech jeb was gonna... would have fucked me up if I listened to that. Alright. For the first time in this career, time to use Maneuver Planner. So, let's see if a Hoffman transfer works. This will actually have me hit the moon. Oh man, I should so do that. That'll be hilarious. If I can get this working. Oh wow, and I thought I needed 39. Oh, do you know what it is? I gave this thing enough fuel to get to freaking Mars. Holy shit, I need to ignite right now. I almost did a direct launch. That's actually hilarious. Since this doesn't have enough... Yeah, I'm debating. Should I use this to hit the moon, or should I try and use the moon to slingshot me into solar orbit? What do you think? If there's people watching this, you guys can vote, and I'll do what you guys ask. So if you want me to hit the moon, I'll hit the moon. If you want me to slingshot, I'll slingshot. Either one has benefits. I either do the Lunar Impactor contract, or I can get science from outside of Earth's sphere of influence. No, I can't, because this engine only has a single ignition, I think. I can't slow down. As far as I know, let me just double check that. Oh no, this thing does have 2 ignitions. Nice. Okay, I might be able to get to lunar orbit. Okay, I'll try for that. Alright, so the vote comes in. I will try for lunar orbit. I can make a course correction there. I'll just use the RCS to make a fine course correction. "55 kilometers, that's good. Alright. Now, let's set this into hibernation mode. And let's... Can I shut this one down at all? I'll just shut down the electricity in this. Oh, nice. Where is the moon, anyway? There it is. I don't know how much of this fuel will boil off, if any. Yeah, I don't really care if my debris enters the atmosphere. Come on, you pussies. Why do I have no connection? Specifically said that antenna was good for live video from the moon. Can I still transmit? Dang it. Okay, let me try something here. Where is remote tech? Yep. Oh well, I'm gonna go back to the Space Center and see if I can change something with remote tech. Because that antenna doesn't have any kind of, like, swivel capability, so... It doesn't make any sense for me to have to point it at Earth all the time. If I had to point antennas at Earth all the time, they should have antennas in the technology. Okay, let's check this now. I might have just forgot to activate the antenna. I'm not familiar with remote tech, so I could have just screwed something up. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, of course now it works. So it says to target Earth. Okay. That was a problem. I didn't know I had to do that. Okay, problem solved. Now, am I still going to pass 55 kilometers from the moon? 200. I can. That's fine. So, where is the moon? That was a question. I should be roughly pointing towards it. There it is. And I'm out of range again, aren't I? Oh, it's out of power. Hmm. The issue is this stupid thing. Yep. The problem is this core is using too much electricity. And I don't think I can shut it down. Yep, I'm gonna need to detach that. I might still have enough to actually slow down and hit the moon, though. Oh, whoops, I still have avionics activated. And I'll reactivate this antenna once I get to the moon. Where is the moon, anyway? There we go. We should be in the moon's sphere of influence any second now. And we are there. And it's not letting me select the antenna, even though... Oh, it's not really letting me select anything because of the bug. Ah, now we can do it. Why? Okay. Now, of course, I can activate the avionics. Okay, I can do it. Assuming I don't fuck anything up, I should be able to slow down and get into a orbit of the moon. The only thing is I need to point at the sun. Oh, and shut down this thing. $17 hours. 16 hours. $12 hours. Okay, my perhaps this is a little bit too low. Yeah. I'll do that once. I'll fix that once I get a little closer. I'm going to execute this using the flight computer types thing. Okay, now this should actually work. I'm getting in-space low data. I think I'll have enough delta V too to hit the moon after reaching orbit. Because when I'm at apoapsis, I'll just lower my periapse. It should work. And I think I'm captured. Yes, I'm captured. Now let's deactivate everything. All right. Now, wherever retrograde is, let's hit the moon. We are now going to hit the moon. Now, where's that gravity scanner? That had some data. Alright. So our lunar impactor probe is on the way. There's the tiny Earth, and where's the moon? So around here somewhere. Whoa! There we go. Let's transmit that. I already got that. Alright. 7 hours. 6 hours. 5 hours. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now let me reactivate everything. Since we're on final approach. I think it's 150 kilometers is the in-space low threshold. We're landing on the dark side, but I'm pretty sure we can still see Earth. Yeah, we can still see Earth, so we're transmitting back data. That's actually good, because then the people on Earth will be able to see stuff. Okay, I've already gotten all this data. Well, 90 seconds to impact. 70, 60, 40... 10, 9, 8, 7, damn it, slow, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and kaboom! Shit. Oh, there we go. And we have completed the lunar impactor contract, as well as the lunar orbit and the lunar flyby, all in one sketchy mission. That's a pretty good funds return there.